What's going on, peeps? It's guy Marwin. Today we're gonna make a recipe for fried green tomatoes. I know what you're probably thinking. If you tried one, you've had them all. But no, we're gonna do something different here. As you know, flavor is always gonna be there with Food Fidelity, so that's a given. But we're gonna make things interesting with the texture. Most textures, when we talk about fried food, are grounded in the flours or starches. So you got corn flour, you got all-purpose flour, rice flour, corn starch, potato starch, tapioca starch. That's cool and that's great. You can get some really crunchy, crispy texture, doing that. But we're gonna add some things on top of our flour mix to make that breading even more fun, interesting, just fire. Using seeds, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, and crumbs, like panko, and spice seeds. We're gonna add these things to the mix, make these fried green tomatoes quite extra. So vibe with me, check it out. Let's get to the kitchen and get to cooking. We can just jump right into it. I'm doing this the hard way, pounding on these, but you can put these in a blender or a food processor and just pulse them until you get the texture you want. So I'm gonna work on my base. I got some flour, some cornstarch or potato starch, depending on what you use. Then I want that cornmeal. That's traditional in a lot of fried green tomato recipes. So I want that texture, I want that color. But I also have some panko breadcrumbs. Gonna add an additional level of breading, but also texture, crunch. Then I got my seeds mix. So that's the pumpkin seeds you saw me pounding, plus some sesame seeds and a couple other seeds. But I'll put that in the description. We'll mix this up and then set this to the side. But I got texture, I got color, I got flavor all mixed up in my breading mix that I'm really looking forward to, and it's gonna add a lot to the fried green tomatoes. So I'm gonna dip these in buttermilk, and that's really it in terms of like what I'm working with for the dredge. Going from the buttermilk straight to the breading mix. So you just want to make sure you get these nice and coated on all sides, and even in those cracks, where there are any. And then you go straight into the breading and try to put some pressure on the tomatoes so that the breading mix sticks to the tomatoes and they're well coated. So I'm going to fry these at about 350 degrees. These aren't going to fry long. You'll notice if you're using a cast iron skillet versus a deep fryer, you'll see them start to float, and you know that they're good to go at that point. That means that breading is done. I'm adding a little bit of some of that hot grease to the top, just making sure that all sides are fried well. I'm not going to be flipping these a whole lot, so that's why you see me basting these in the hot oil. That's just kind of, if you're constantly flipping them, then the bread is going to get a little shaky and it's going to fall off, and you don't want that. You want everything to really stay intact. And that's the other reason I like using seeds and the mix that you saw me having, the cornmeal along with the starch. It really sticks to the tomato, and so everything is like just kind of holds together when you start to bite into it and mess with it. But that's it. That's the dish. It doesn't take a whole lot, but there's a whole lot of flavor, a whole lot of texture. As always, if you dig the dish, leave a like, a comment, and most of all, hit that red subscribe button and get new content each week. Peace.